Greetings and welcome to the 17-day yoga challenge, day 5. I hope that you can hear me okay today. I am in a different location as I am filming a little bit later than I had hoped or expected, but nevertheless, we will begin here by coming into the space and getting ourselves situated here for tonight. Removing socks. It's always good to do our yoga practice with our bare feet if we feel comfortable and if it's warm enough. Of course, it's always important to stay warm and comfortable first and foremost. So here today, it is tonight as I'm filming, but either way, today, allow yourself to once again have a support. Just like in yesterday's practice, it would be good to have a support, a block, books, a chair, something that you can use for a level, so that you don't have to necessarily go all the way to the floor in some of the asanas that we will work on tonight. So take a moment here to get your external space situated and to gather whatever it is that you may need here in order to move forward in today's practice. And I'll give just a couple of moments here for you to get situated in case you do need something that you don't have present with you. And if you do already have everything that you need, you can be here with me in this moment and just focus on the breath and take a few moments to arrive here present in this moment, in this time, in this space. And just as we have been doing, we will begin with clearing the space, creating sacred space. And I've been talking about those two steps as separate steps, but ultimately they sort of blend together into one step. They can go in either order that works for you. So you can choose to clear your space with a smudge, like I've said, copal, sage, palo santo, with an essential oil, with intention, with visualizing yourself surrounded in a crystal, which is a high frequency energy that clears and elevates the space. So here in this moment, I will use words, as I have been doing, to state that this is a high vibration space, that only high frequency energy may be present, that no low frequency energy may be present unless it is ready to be transformed. So as we now begin to arrive fully present here in this moment, let's draw the hands together at the heart, and we can close the eyes and move inward, focusing on the breath and arriving fully present. And there may be more external background noise than has been here in the videos so far, but where I'm filming is more closely located to the street, and it is a Friday night, so there is the potential for more sounds in the background. So I apologize if any of that is distracting. However, it does create an opportunity to practice remaining present, okay? So as we have the hands connected here at the heart, let's go ahead and create that sacred space, that clear sacred space around the body by drawing the arms up the midline, inhaling, and exhaling to take the hands out, creating that luminous field of crystalline white light around the body, and letting it come all the way beneath us, beneath our feet, wherever we're connected to the earth. Drawing the arms up the midline, repeating that process, connecting it with the breath, inhaling and exhaling. Again, inhale and exhale. And taking a few moments here to fill in any areas that feel weak or compromised in that energy surrounding your body, any areas that need special attention, again, like the backside of the body, really taking a moment to imagine that you're using your hands to seal up any areas where energy could be leaking or dissipating through. And then gathering the energy around and bringing the hands to the heart, resting the hands on the heart, reconnecting with the breath in the center of the heart, breathing in and out through the nose, and feeling the breath in the lungs, in the chest, in the backside of the heart. Taking 3 conscious deep breaths here, activating the heart space. And then taking the palms of the hands to the belly, to the navel center, and breathing 3 conscious breaths into the navel center. Letting the inhale and the exhale naturally complete themselves. There's no rush here to breathe at any particular pace. This is a natural breath. And then drawing the hands up to the third eye and taking 3 conscious breaths into the third eye, forehead space. Relaxing the head, the forebrain, letting the thoughts release. Letting any activity gripping in the face and the head soften. And to connect the circuit of energy, take the palms to the heart, and as you take the next 3 conscious breaths, breathe into all 3 centers. Letting the nervous system relax with each exhalation. Giving yourself permission to slow down and arrive. And then from here, you can rest the hands on the lap or let them be wherever they feel the most natural and comfortable. So today, our focus is on strength, internal strength. It can be physical strength. Strength is the ability to withstand pressure or force. So yesterday we talked about alignment and authenticity and how the alignment comes from being in our authentic core self. And from there, we move forward in a sense of alignment when we're in that integrity within ourselves. So with strength, when all things are aligned within, we're able to be embodied, present within ourselves, and not easily thrown off center when life, circumstances, come into our path, challenges come into our path that may have the capacity to knock us off center. So as we calibrate and bring energy and grow our internal sense of strength, we become more able, it becomes effortless for us to maintain our sense of self, and to remain embodied as we move forward. This is not the kind of strength where we're rigid and contained and, holding ourselves in a firm, grippy kind of way. This is more that gentle, sustained strength that has a certain flexibility to it. We're not expanding beyond what we can naturally sustain. We're not holding so close to the center that we're not able to expand. But it is understanding and knowing ourselves, and in a way that allows us to be within that alignment and within ourselves in a way that we're able to maintain our embodiment and our sense of self without easily being knocked off center. So this is the concept of strength, and we'll weave this concept through the practice today. So let's create the starting point as we've done with the intention. And here, take a moment to check in with where you are. How do you feel? What is your current present experience? And you can write that in your journal, or please make a comment and share in the comments what your current feeling is, how you currently, presently are as you arrive to the practice. And once you have that, then it is important to identify where are you headed, where do you intend to go, how would you like to feel by the end of this practice today. So please make in the comments and share what your intention is, where you're headed, how you want to feel. Journal it, share it in the comments, speak it out loud, make an energetic imprint so that you're clearly aware of where you are and where you're headed. So let's work with the Huna prayer that I shared yesterday. And so take the intention that you've set about where you're headed, and let's put that forward towards a request that you're making to your higher self, to the ascended version of yourself, to an angel, a guide, to source, whatever word you use to call the divine, and state that intention 3 times. So speak that out loud and state your intention, that is where you're intending to go and how you're intending to feel. State that 3 times using the name of the divine in that request. And when you're done stating that intention 3 times, then take the hands and rest them in the lap and say out loud, "May the rain of blessings fall. So be it." So let's now move towards the breath. A couple natural breaths here as you breathe in and out through the nose. And let's go ahead and come into 3 rounds of Nadi Shodhana. Right hand comes up to the nose, and with the next inhalation, you can begin Nadi Shodhana. Keeping the inhalation, the hold, the exhalation, and the hold, all an even number, whatever that number is, whether you're holding and breathing to a count of 4, 5, 6, or 7. The point is to keep the entire breath cycle at an even pace. Once you complete the last round of Nadi Shodhana, bring the hands down to the lap, to the legs, wherever they're comfortable, and allow the breath to be natural for a few rounds. Now let's activate the bandhas, starting with Mula Bandha, the root lock. The breath is already flowing naturally, so begin to lift the pelvic floor muscles and sustain that contraction as long as the breath can maintain naturally. The tip of the tongue touching the roof of the mouth, the muscles of the face relaxed. If you lose the contraction, simply let it go. And when you're ready, re-engage the contraction and work on holding that sustained contraction for a longer period of time. With time, it gets easier to hold the Mula Bandha for longer periods of time. And then relax and release, coming into natural breath. And now we'll move to Uddiyana Bandha. Again, this is done on the exhalation. So for Uddiyana Bandha, we will engage the Mula Bandha, so lifting the pelvic floor. Take a deep breath in. Exhale completely through the mouth. And then pull the belly in and up. And as you pull the belly in and up, once again, feel all of the energy move into the core, central channel of the body and begin to fly up, move up through that central channel, maintaining the exhaled breath out of the body. When you need to inhale, gently relax, release, allow yourself to naturally breathe in and come into natural breath. Be mindful to only hold the exhale out and to hold Uddiyana Bandha as long as it's comfortable. You don't want to put strain on the body, strain in the face, and you don't want to gasp for air when you're coming out. So only hold it for the duration of time that feels natural and comfortable for you. So let's go ahead and re-engage by lifting the pelvic floor, tongue to the tip of the mouth, inhale. Exhale completely, drawing the belly in and up. And then breathing in and breathing naturally as you relax. And let's do the second round, or the third round, and let's go ahead and engage the pelvic floor, engaging Mula Bandha, breathing in, exhaling, and lifting or pulling the belly in and up. And then breathing in naturally, releasing the contraction. Natural breath, and we'll move into Jalandhara Bandha, the throat, as we lift the pelvic floor. And if you want, well, actually, we'll just stay with that. You can lift the pelvic floor, breathe in, hold the breath in as the breath fills the thoracic cavity, and drop the chin down, allowing yourself to feel the breath expanding in the thoracic cavity of the body. And when you need to exhale, relax, exhale naturally, and come into a few natural breaths. And we'll go ahead and come into the second round of Jalandhara Bandha as you lift the pelvic floor. Inhale, drawing the breath into the thoracic cavity as you drop the chin, engaging Jalandhara Bandha. Breath is held in. And then exhale and relax, natural breath. And the last round, pelvic floor lifts, draw the breath in, drop the chin, and hold. And release, exhaling natural breath. So from here, let's begin to move our pathway up to standing. Whatever pathway up works for you, bring yourself up to a standing position and anchor into the feet, aligning the outer edges of the feet with the edges of the mat. So the toes are slightly pointed in, and we'll begin to draw that earth energy charge into the body as we inhale and bend the knees and exhale and extend. We're staying with the same flow. As I mentioned, the practice builds and grows here in this challenge. So we're just continuing and bringing more awareness and depth into what we have been doing so far. So notice today as you move through this grounding exercise, if you're feeling anything different, if you're feeling a shift from having done this for 4 going on 5 days in a row, notice if anything is changing within you. Again, inhaling down and exhaling up. Moving at a pace that works with your breath. Bringing your awareness into the soles of the feet so that as you press down, you feel your feet pressing and rooting into the earth. And as you exhale and rise, you bring that earth energy up into the body. And begin to bring it up maybe into the roots. And then the next time, begin to bring it all the way up into the solar plexus. And then all the way up to the level of the heart. And now let's draw it all the way up, extending the arms up to the sky. Bend the knees and keep the knees bent, pressing the feet into the earth, creating space in the torso, and let yourself breathe naturally. Slight knee bend, not too deep. Feet pressing into the earth, and feel the rising up. So as you press into the earth, feel the arms extending to the sky. Feel the crown of the head extending to the sky. The breath is natural. Connecting in with the Ujjayi breath as you inhale. And now inhale, extend the knees, reach up, And exhale, press down, and this time bend the knees as you exhale. So we're going to change the breath flow. So now inhale and rise and extend up, extending the knees. And exhale, bend the knees and root into the earth. So you can notice if you feel a difference this breath cycle as you inhale up and exhale down. Those are two different pathways. Both have a different energetic signature. So tune in and notice how this feels compared to the first one. They each do something different within us. So let's bring the hands all the way up overhead. And you can stay facing the direction you're facing, or you can turn to line yourself up with the long direction of your mat. We're going to follow the pathway of the sun salute with a few modifications. We're going to add some asanas to this flow. So let's exhale and find your way, your pathway down to where the hands are either on the knees, the shins, or all the way to the earth, knees bent, and extend through the backs of the legs, and then bend the knees a few times. So when you bend the knees, look directly down to the earth, and when you extend the knees, let the crown of the head come towards the earth. So inhale, bend the knees and look directly down, and exhale, extend the knees and let the top of the head face the earth. And now inhale, bend the knees. And from here, let's step the left leg back, coming into lunge, taking the left knee to the earth. And from here, we'll gather the hands up to the sky, inhaling. And exhaling, bringing the palms to the earth, rooting the palms into the earth, sliding the right foot back. And here, let's take a few cat-cows, inhaling and exhaling. You can connect the breath that feels right here. So you could inhale and arch the back, like cat pose, and exhale, create a back bend, dropping the belly to the earth. That would be one pathway, and you can see what feels natural, but you could also exhale in cat pose and inhale in the back bend. Let the head be part of the movement. Move slowly at a pace that's natural for your body. We're attempting, our intention is to slow this down so that we can be aware of ourselves, aware of each subtle movement within. And so you have an option here. The option, we're coming into plank, would be to slide one leg back and just take a half plank by keeping one leg extended. Or if you'd like to, you can come all the way up, taking both legs. If you're doing half plank, after a few breaths, shift off so the opposite leg is extended back. So in whichever you're choosing, gaze down towards the earth, look directly down, root the palms into the earth, pressing into evenly through all of the fingers. Roll the shoulders under, rolling the armpits under, and pull the belly towards the spine to engage the alignment, the core strength. And from here, take the knees to the earth, inhale, and exhale, come down onto the belly, come into full prostration, arms overhead, allowing yourself to melt down into the earth. Taking a couple natural breaths here to surrender into the earth. And then inhale, draw the palms back to underneath the shoulders and check in here, palms directly under the shoulders. Inhale, roll the shoulders up and draw them down towards the tailbone. Point the toes, You can come up in whatever way works for you, or you can press the palms into the mat and forward and feel how that starts to naturally lift the body up to hands and knees. Once again, come into a few cat and cow as you extend and flex the spine. Ujjayi breath connected with the movement. So we're moving from our breath. The breath happens first, and we're moving with that breath, only as well as the breath remains natural. There's no force here. And then from here, slide one foot back. And if you want to stay in half plank, that's fine. If you want to come up into full plank, allow yourself to come up into full plank. Ground in through the palms of the hands. Find your alignment by rolling the armpits under, pulling the belly to the spine, looking directly down towards the earth between the hands. Soften your gaze. Breathe naturally. Inhale, exhale with the Ujjayi breath. And from here, bend the knees and begin to rise up into downward dog. Easing into downward dog as you bend and unbend the knees, allow there to be movement. And let's take the left leg up towards the sky. Left foot connecting to the earth. And then inhaling the right foot up to the sky, moving slowly with ease. Right foot comes forward to meet the earth, dropping the left knee down. Inhaling the arms up towards the sky. And then exhale, hands come down as you float the left foot forward. Bend the knees and roll up to standing. Draw the earth energy up to the sky, reach the peak, pull all that good energy down, and like a wave, allow yourself to roll your pathway to the earth. Head, chin drops, shoulders start to curl, knees bend, taking your time to come down. Hands either on the thighs, shins, earth, your block, a chair, a couch, and beginning to inhale and open or extend the backs of the legs, crown of the head to the earth, and exhale, bend the knees, looking directly down towards the earth. Allowing yourself to move gently here, exploring gentle movement, allowing the entire body to be present in a flow that feels right for you. Inhale, bend the knees. Exhale, stepping the right foot back to lunge, dropping the right knee to the earth. Inhale, gather all the energy from the earth as you rise up, lifting up through the side body. When you reach the peak of the breath, naturally exhale, hands come down to the earth, stepping the left foot back to meet the right, anchoring in and allowing the spine to roll, extending, arching, back bending, flexing as you move the spine, the neck, the head, letting the gaze follow the movement. So you're looking, when you're in the arched back, look to the belly button. When you drop into the back bend, look either forward or up to the sky. Connect the movement with the breath that works for you, inhaling naturally and exhaling naturally. And then from here, coming to a neutral spine, looking towards the earth and coming into either half plank or lifting up into full plank. Finding the alignment, palms rooted evenly into the earth, roll the shoulders under, roll the armpits under. Belly towards the spine, heels point away from the head. Look straight down, directly down towards the earth. From here, exhale, drop the knees to the earth, and then the heart, and then drop the pelvis, point the toes, And allow the forehead to melt down into the earth, arms come forward, dropping into full prostration onto the earth, releasing and surrendering completely down, giving your weight to the earth, allowing the breath to stabilize, releasing any gripping in the jaw or the face. And then from here, inhale, slide the hands under the shoulders. Sometimes the elbows might want to flail out, so draw the elbows inward, roll the shoulders up and around, and feel the momentum. So you can leave your forehead on the earth. I have mine lifted so I'm not talking directly into the microphone, but there is a natural ability here that's not a strained effort to rise up. So I want you to kind of feel into this a little bit. So as you're pointing the toes away from you and you're pressing the pubic bone down into the earth, holding the elbows or kind of squeezing the elbows towards the side body, when you roll the shoulders up and around, let that energy transfer into the palms, and if you press down and forward on the mat, after that roll, you feel your body just naturally start to lift up, and you can catch the momentum as you rise up onto hands and knees. Once again, coming into cat and cow, connected to your breath. And really arching the back and looking to the belly button. And looking forward and up as you come into the back bend. Starting to feel the energy like a wave rolling through your body. And then from here, coming to neutral spine, and this time before rising up into plank, find the balance on the hands. So spread the fingers wide, middle finger points to the top of the mat, aim to have the thumbs point towards the middle of the mat. Roll the elbows under, which naturally draws the armpits under. From here, pull through the belly towards the spine, and then bring yourself up by just lifting the legs. Let the head be natural, so you're not looking forward. You don't want your neck to be arched. So look directly down. And then from here, bend the knees and press back into down dog. Finding your alignment here. Maybe letting one heel drop into the earth, bending one knee, and letting the other heel drop into the earth, bending the other knee. Again, staying connected to the breath. Root the palms into the earth. Inhale the right leg up to the sky. Point the foot long, extend it out of the crown of the head, and lower the right foot to the earth. Inhale the left foot to the sky. Feel that length through the spine as you press the hands into the earth and stretch through that left foot. And then exhale, draw the left foot forward to the earth, drop the right knee. Inhale, gather the energy from the earth as you rise up, extending through the side body. Inhale, reach the peak. Exhale, hands come to the earth. And inhale, float the right foot forward. Bend the knees, tuck the chin, and roll up slowly, one vertebra at a time. As you rise up, pull the earth energy up to the sky. Reach up, grab your star, and pull your star down into the heart. Pausing for a moment here, gazing forward, or you can close the eyes, whatever feels right for you. Connecting with the breath. Okay, so we're going to move into round 2. And there's going to be a couple modifications here. So let's drop the hands to the earth, pull the earth energy to the sky, inhaling, exhaling, roll that energy down through the body, through the knees, your pathway to the earth. Now this time, extend through the backs of the legs, inhale, exhale, drop, bend the knees, and then we're going to step the left foot back just as we have been doing. And from here, drop the left knee to the earth. Inhale the hands up to the sky. Exhale, bring the hands down to the earth. And from here, let's go ahead and pick up the back left knee. Drop the left heel to the earth. So look down and form the base first. So you want the right heel directly in line with the left arch. From here, you can have your right hand on the earth, on a block, or you can take the elbow up to the knee. And then from here, we're going to take this left arm down by the side of the body, and we're going to slide it up and out, creating an angle on the side. So you want to try to get this right thigh parallel to the earth, but check in to make sure that the right knee is directly over the right ankle. And reach long, so press down through the outer edge of the left foot and feel yourself stretch long through the left side body. And drop the left arm to the earth, and we're going to draw it up and around and up overhead. And then from here, we're going to take the left arm down to the earth, return to lunge, drop the left knee, and take the right foot back, coming into cat and cow. Coming into neutral spine, and from here, finding the placement of the hands first. Once again, palms flat in the earth, roll the elbows in, rolling the shoulders under, the elbows, the shoulders, the armpits rolled in, pull the belly to the spine, curl the toes, and lift the legs up, extending long into plank. Breathe naturally. Gazing directly down to the earth. And now lower the knees. Exhale, come down all the way onto the belly, surrendering all the way down, palms forward, forehead to the earth, releasing completely, and taking a few breaths here. On the next inhalation, palms come back under the shoulders, squeeze the elbows in, roll the shoulders up and around, find that pressing down and forward to let yourself float up onto hands and knees, coming into cat-cow. Sometimes you might find when you're in cat-cow that your body wants to move in a slightly different way. So if you feel that there becomes like a rolling motion, or maybe it feels good to, twist and roll side to side, find and just feel in here. Let the cat-cow have a life of its own and tune into your spine, your body, your belly, your shoulders, your head, your neck, and just let yourself here move freely. Working through whatever energy is there that needs to be calibrated, balanced, moved. And then from here, rooting the palms into the earth, tucking the elbows, rising up into the plank. Breathe. Press back into downward dog. Rooting the heels,
maybe rolling yourself through, letting there be movement here in this downward dog. So rather than holding ourselves in a rigid way, we're feeling into our body and letting there be movement that feels right for us. It's not about how straight our legs are or where everything is properly placed and then holding ourselves there. We're letting our breath move us and feeling into what's needed here. And now let's inhale and take the left leg up to the sky. And then exhale the left foot down. And then the right leg lifts, inhaling. And now take the right foot forward to lunge. And just kind of repeating like we did yesterday, you're going to drop the left heel. Once again, that alignment from right heel to left arch. We're going to come up into triangle, so you can use your block. You can use whatever prop you have. If you want to take the right hand to the calf or the shin or to the thigh, you may. Whatever position is right for you. Also, the right knee does not need to be completely straight, so you're going to tune in to what feels good for your body. You're aiming to eventually have the flexibility and strength to bring the leg a little bit more straighter, but not hyperlocking the knee. But for right now, you're going to tune into what feels right for you. Left arm comes up towards the sky. Drop the face to look to the earth. Pull the chin into the collarbone and roll the neck up. Or if that doesn't feel good for your neck, then continue to look to the earth. Find what works for your body here. All of us are going to feel different needs within our body. We might feel tight, nothing should feel painful, so modify and adjust. The breath is natural. Find something to fix the eyes on and focus on that point. And now we're going to move with ease as we drop the left hand down, bend the right knee. And we're going to find our balance, bring the left foot slightly forward, find the balance and the rooting within the right foot as we gather the energy and bring ourselves up with balance, coming into tree, balancing on the right foot. You can stay facing your direction. I'm just turning to face you. The left foot can be rooted into the right thigh at whatever place feels natural and right. If you want, you can rest the hands at the heart. If you feel extra wobbly, you can find something to fixate on the earth in front of you. You can use your limbs to let it be a dance, to feel your energy. You can bend and unbend the right knee. This does not need to be rigid. And some days you might feel steady balanced, like you could stand here in tree pose for an eternity. And other days you might find that it's almost impossible to stand up in balance. Balance, muscles of balance are built from wobbling around, from moving between the extremes, and from learning to stabilize all of the muscles within us that help keep us in alignment. Try to draw the arms up overhead, inhaling, creating length in the spine. Shoulders dropping to the earth. If it feels better, you can take the hands apart. Breathe, inhale, and exhale with control. Draw the hands down as you set the left foot down onto the earth. Hands come to the earth. And we'll move into the second side of the body as we gather, inhaling the energy to the sky. Exhale, rolling the energy down towards the earth. Inhale, extend through the legs, crown of the head to the earth. Exhale, bend the knees. Step the right foot back to lunge, drop the right knee. Inhale, gather the energy as you float the arms up. Reach the peak. Exhale, hands come to the earth, stepping the left foot back to meet the right, left knee back to meet the right. Hands under the shoulders, coming into your cat and cow. It can be traditional cat-cow with arching and back bending the spine, letting the neck and the head be part of the movement. Or if it feels right, you can allow the spine to come into a side-to-side rotation. Feel into what feels right for you here in this moment. And then from here, finding the rooting in the palms, rooting the palms into the earth, rolling the elbows, the armpits, the shoulders, drawing the belly to the spine, lifting the legs up into plank as you gaze down to the earth. Deep breath in and exhale, natural breath. And then inhale, pressing back to downward dog. And pausing here for a moment in downward dog. And let's go ahead and take the right leg to the sky. Right foot down to meet the left. Left foot up to the sky. And left foot comes forward, dropping the right knee to the earth. And from here, we're going to inhale the hands up. Exhale, come down. And now let's lift the back knee, the right knee. Drop the right heel to the earth, look down and find your alignment, left heel to meet the right arch. Once again, the hand can stay on the earth. It can go to a block or the elbow can come to the thigh. And we'll draw the right arm along the right side of the body, pressing down through the outer edge of the right foot and bring the right arm up and stretch long through the right side of the body. Feel your hand extending, your right hand extending away from the right foot. Breathe into the side body. Let the breath be natural. And draw the right arm down to the earth and up and around. And then drop the right arm all the way down, returning to hands and knees, coming into cat-cow. Into plank. Drop the knees. And exhale, lower all the way down to the earth. On the belly, palms extend forward, surrendering into the earth, stabilizing the breath, forehead, frontal brain melting into the earth, allowing the body to be natural, melting into the earth. Complete surrender and release. And then hands